Objective: to study about photosynthesis, food making process in plants. Green plants have green pigment called chlorophyll in their leaves. In some plants, chlorophyll may also be present in the stem and its branches. Example: desert plants. The bodies of all living organisms are made up of tiny units called cells. Each cell is enclosed by a thin outer boundary called cell membrane. Most cells have distinct and centrally located nucleus and other cell organelles. These are surrounded by jelly-like substance called cytoplasm. Chlorophyll is present in the cell organelles called chloroplasts that are present in the leaves. Leaves are called food factories of plants because synthesis of food occurs in leaves. So, all the raw materials must reach the leaf. Water and minerals present in the soil are absorbed by the roots and transported to the leaves through vessels. Carbon dioxide from air is taken in through the tiny pores present on the surface of the leaves. These pores are called stomata and are surrounded by guard cells. Singular of stomata is stoma. Chlorophyll helps leaves to capture energy from the sunlight. The process by which green plants prepare their food from carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight and green pigment, chlorophyll, is called photosynthesis. Photo means light. Synthesis means to combine. The process of photosynthesis is represented by an equation: carbon dioxide plus water, carbohydrate plus water plus oxygen. During this process, oxygen, which is essential for the survival of all organisms, is released into the environment through the stomata. The carbohydrate is converted into starch. Starch is also a carbohydrate. Activity. Here is an activity to prove that plants need sunlight to prepare starch. Take two potted plants of the same kind. Keep one in the dark for 72 hours and the other in sunlight. Perform iodine test with the leaves of both the plants. The leaves of the plant that is kept in sunlight turn blue-black. It shows the presence of starch, whereas there is no change in the color of the leaves that is kept in dark. This proves that plants require sunlight to prepare starch. In the absence of photosynthesis, life would be impossible on the earth. The survival of all living organisms directly or indirectly depend upon the food made by the plants. Hence, sun is the ultimate source of energy for all living organisms. In addition to leaves, photosynthesis also takes place in other green parts of the plant, such as green stems and green branches. Example: desert plants. Plants with deep red, violet, or brown leaves also carry out photosynthesis, as these pigments mask the green color. Algae, which grow in ponds and stagnant water bodies, are green in color. They can also prepare their own food by photosynthesis. Synthesis of plant food other than carbohydrates. Plants synthesize glucose by the presence of photosynthesis. Glucose, C6H12O6, is made up of three elements: carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Some of this glucose prepared by the plants is converted into starch and stored in various parts such as roots, stem, leaves, and seeds. Plants use the carbohydrates to synthesize other components of food such as proteins, fats, vitamins, etc. Plants require nitrogen to synthesize proteins as they are nitrogenous substances. Nitrogen is abundant in gaseous form in air. However, plants cannot absorb nitrogen in this form. They absorb it in the form of nitrates and ammonium. Certain bacteria in the soil convert the atmospheric nitrogen into its soluble form. Example, Rhizobium bacteria. This process is called nitrogen fixation. Then it is absorbed by the plants along with water. Plants fulfill their requirement of nitrogen also from the fertilizers added by the farmers. Certain plants convert glucose into oils and store them in their seeds. Such seeds are called oil seeds, and the oil is known as vegetable oil. Plants can synthesize vitamins, which are a very important part of our food. Vitamins are highly complex substances. They are present in vegetables, fruits, and cereals.